Hey, sorry friends, my storage space is getting crowded. So now we're at the top of the white area. We're gonna half double crochet. Now we're at the stitches. Make sure you're at the very top of the stitches and not the side of the stitches. They almost look the same. So make sure you don't go under the two side stitches. That is the side of the project. You want to make sure you're at the top of the project so it can come out even. So at this point, we're going to fold our slipper in half like that. And instead of going around this part, right now, before we go around that white part, we're going to go and take our hook, match it up even, and go through this side. So we want to connect it. And then we want to wrap the hook, pull through, and pull through. So it's kind of even like that. And then wrap the yarn. And then go through the next stitch like this for the half double crochet. And you'll have an opening in the back of your project like that. That's okay. We're going to come back to that. So now we're back at the edge of the project where we have to find and make our own stitches. Make our own stitch for our half double crochets. Try to go under 2 strands and continue to try to make it even across. If you can, make the same amount of stitches you made on the other side so it can be even pretty much. You'll have the same amount of stitches. So you might want to count the other side to do that. And then just make a space where you can add in some half double crochets. And we're going to do that until we get to the corner area. The stitches are a little tight because I crochet kind of tight. So, looks like I'm struggling. And go under this. And now we're at that corner area. But we're at the blue. So we're going to add a half double crochet in there just to fill it in with blue. And now this is the area where we start going around the whole space, but we're going to have to decrease, which means take away some stitches, because when I did my other slipper, I noticed this part, I noticed it was wider, like it was widening out. I wasn't adding any stitches, but it was still widening, and I didn't like how I was doing, so I decreased, like took away some stitches. So we're going to go around until we get the first row done, and we may have to decrease on the second row. So just keep going around and come back around. Just keep going around, and I'll come back to you when I need to decrease, so you can decrease in the same area as I did. And I'll meet you back around. Okay, so we're going to be doing 4 rounds for the ankle. And 3 rounds for the ankle. So on the second round is where I noticed I started my decrease on my other slipper. So for my last half double crochet, I'm in the corner space. So I'm going to put the last half double crochet right there, and then I'm going to half double crochet decrease 2 stitches at a time, 2 half double crochet stitches at a time. So I'm going to wrap the yarn. This is how I decrease. This is how I take away stitches. Go under there, go under the next stitch, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, I'm out of view. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pull through all 4. Then I'm going to go through the next stitch. Then I'm going to go through the next stitch, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn, 1, 2, 3, 4, pull through all 4. So wrap the yarn, go through the next stitch, pull up a loop, go under the next stitch, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, wrap the yarn, go through